Hi there, hi YouTube, I hope you're doing great today. It's a pleasure to have you on this new video. Today we've got the new drip marketing for Jiaoxue. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm really sorry if I butchered the name. So anyway, extraterrestrial satellite communication, Jiaoxue. No matter how many times I say it, people always forget cooking is medicine and making medicine is cooking. Using food to treat the sick is my specialty. As the saying goes, a chef who doesn't want to be a healer isn't worth his salt, or pepper for that matter. A folk-trained healer from the Jiangzhou Yaoxing and a counselor often greets people with a smile, but is rather cunning. Born into a prestigious alchemy commission family, he once withdrew from practicing medicine due to a broken heart. However, he returned to the field to treat the Merlin's Claw, General Fei Shao. Skilled in the study of alchemical prescription that views food as medicine, especially those that induce a sensation of spiciness, they invented a cauldron-based medicinal formula known as the 9 squared grid. English voice Mark Wheaton? I don't know who that is, but I think I probably voice some of the characters, I don't know. So anyway, here's the character. So Jiaoxue, I'll just call him Jiao, to be honest. So, first of all, he's a Fire Nihility character, but they'd say that he's a healer, so I don't know what to really think about it. To me, it's like, okay, is he gonna work kind of like Gallagher? As in, maybe he places debuff on the enemy, and those debuffs somehow get your team healed? That if you have a Nihility healer, obviously, that's like, okay, so that's gonna be for Acheron. Because Acheron, if you have her as 0, you're going to need her to be with 2 Nihility character. And if one of the Nihility character can be a healer, then suddenly you can run her with like Pella or Jiaoxue, obviously. Hopefully, like, the hope is that Jiaoxue replaces Pella, but it means he's gonna need to have some defense shred. So if he has some defense shred and somehow he can heal, then you can run Jiaoxue, you can run Black Swan, and then you have a slot for support. You can then bring in like, I don't know. You can bring in like anyone essentially. You can bring in like someone that's gonna be a dedicated support. Like Sparkle, for example, right? You could go like Acheron, Black Swan, Jiaoxue, Sparkle, and suddenly you have a lot of damage buff, a lot of damage shred. You have some healing ability if Jiaoxue does end up being a good healer. I mean, I assume he's going to be, even if he's not abundance. But yeah, so I'm kind of on the fence with this because I think I don't know what to think about his design because he's a function. He looks very cute. He's a very cute boy, very handsome. I love his smiling face. That smiling face does let me think like, is he a bit sussy baka? There's something about his face that, you know, it's like that smiley face. But like, I feel like this is a character that always has his eyes closed, like an Aizen from Bleach. It's like, oh, is he evil? I mean, probably not, right? Especially if he's like the healer of General Fei Shao, which is like one of the Jiangzhou, right? But yeah, I don't really know what to think. Like, I do like the little fan he has. I think it's very, very cute. But like the rest of his design, I don't know. I think his jacket looks good, but like the pants and boots, I'm not a fan of those boots. He has those like horse riding boots. That's really not my vibe. So I'm really on the fence. I'm also not a big fan of like the cooking thing. I mean, I don't know. I'm having a hard time imagining his abilities to look like super badass if he's just like cooking. Like, what's gonna be like? There is a fucking pot and a kettle. Like, when he's healing people, what's he gonna do? Like, make food and feed them food? It's like, I don't know. I'm just like, yeah, Lynx look very adorable. Lynx looks absolutely adorable when she gets that peel, right? But like, I don't think he's gonna have like a peel on hand to like feed you or something. So like, I don't know. I don't see him. It's like, I kind of like how he looks. I wish he had a different outfit. It's probably gonna be absolutely awesome for Acheron. But I'm like, mine. I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard for me to be super enthused about him. Right? It's like Adventure was like, bet. So hot. And this guy is very handsome, very cute, but like, I wouldn't say it's like Geiger hot. So that's why I have very mixed feelings about him right now. I need to know about his kit. I need to see his animation. I think his animation is definitely gonna... It's gonna be a make it or break it for me. Because right now, I'm not entirely sold. I feel kind of bad because I would love to have him for my Acheron if he's actually a Nihility healer. But also, like... I don't know. Like... Gel Fei Xiao, I assume is gonna be playable. Especially if that guy is supposed to be like the quote-unquote support character of Fei Xiao. I assume Fei Xiao is gonna be playable, so I'm kind of waiting. I think this character, he was announced right after Yunli, right? So he's probably gonna be phase 2. So I'm definitely gonna be waiting to see what the drip marketing for 2.5 is going to be. And depending on how good 2.5 characters look, this might be a skip. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. He is a faction. I saw a lot of people saying like, oh, it's for the furries, for the furries. Come on, guys, calm down. Nobody was saying that when Tingyun came out. Like, that's outrageous. When Tingyun is out, everybody's bark, 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 bark. Now we have a fox guy. Everyone's like, oh, that's for furries. It's like, really, really interesting double standard. When a girl faction is incredibly hot, everyone's down bad. But when it's a hot fox boy, everyone's calling people who like him a furry. Okay, okay. Let's be real here. Either nobody's a furry, or everybody's a furry. So, shut the F up. Anyway, yeah, that's what I think about him. Yeah, it looks good, but I don't think he looks that good. I'm waiting to see his kit. I'm waiting to see his animations. And yeah, I guess I'll see. But for me, right now, I'm edging more on the skip. So for now, it's like a wait and see. But I might skip in, even if it's gonna be amazing with Acheron. So yeah, it is what it is. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you love him, if you intend to you know, skip, pull for him, or wait and see as I am. Kind of a fence-sitting position, I know, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'll catch you next time, guys. Bye! Like and subscribe! Or I will kick you in the nuts. No, actually, I won't do that. It sounds incredibly painful. I'll give you a sloppy kiss on the cheek, and you won't like that at all. So you better do what I said. Anyway, bye.